What's up, guys? Venomousfatman here, and I got a new segment of The Verdict for you. This time I'm talking about the really big smash hit or underground hit, Cowboy Bebop. Here's the thing about this anime. This anime is amazing, and really almost every anime fan out there that's been around for a while, or at least immersed themselves in the actual media, have actually heard about this anime, have seen it, has read the manga. It's an amazing anime that people give this anime a lot of critical acclaim. And here's why. It's an old school type of Western story set in a almost futuristic space setting, meaning that pretty much human beings have the ability to travel to different planets now, including Mars, including Jupiter, etc., etc. And pretty much it's kind of looking at space in the kind of like sense that it's like the Wild Wild West. It's an unexplored frontier, pretty much very similar to how the United States was back in the day when we were still following our manifest destiny and actually expanding our country out west towards California and the Pacific coast. It's kind of looking at space in a very, very similar fashion, I should say, where everything is pretty much modern. It looks kind of like almost late 90s, almost, early 2000 type of setup for, especially for different people of that culture or whatever, or at least people's culture at least in the time. Pretty much they have convenience stores and stuff. They all have this on like different planets now, which is kind of funny. But people travel around on spaceships from planet to planet. It's kind of like now the actual world, or not world, but the actual civilization of human beings has expanded, at least from the confines of Earth. But what's really cool is it's pretty much the story. Cowboy Bebop is the story about Spike and his cohorts, pretty much going around, and they're bounty hunters. They actually hunt criminals and actually turn them into the police, dead or alive, depending on whatever the case is going on, and actually get paid for it. They get paid in woolongs, which is kind of the currency of the actual Cowboy Bebop universe. But what's really cool is that pretty much you don't know a lot about Spike's past, or his pretty much his friends and his compatriots' past and stuff, and you find out about each one of them as the story goes on. I know there's a girl. A young girl. There's a young woman that apparently is really, really freaking old. Like she has some sort of thing going on with her. There's another, his actual partner, which works with him, that he has an entire mechanical arm. I believe it's his right arm that's entirely mechanical because some stuff went down with him. There's a little dog that's really special. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this anime, and there's a lot of things that happen, and a lot of things that go on during the course of the entire anime for the characters. They go through a lot of traumatic events and stuff, but there's a lot of action, a lot of gunplay, like a Western should play out, which is really cool. Anybody that's pretty much a fan of old school Westerns, if you've ever seen a lot of John Wayne movies or the Magnificent Seven and stuff like that, if you go into there with the actual, suspension of disbelief that all this could take place in space, you're really going to have a great time with this. Pretty much now there's 6 different DVDs that have the entire series on there. There's a big DVD collection that you guys could check out. I'm not going to spoil any more of the story, promise me, because you guys should definitely watch this. But on top of that, besides the anime, there's also a manga on which the anime was loosely based on. There's some difference in events here and there, like all animes are. But you guys should definitely check out the anime. It's really good. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it has probably one of the best endings in an anime I have ever seen. There's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of stuff that happens, and a lot of things you don't see coming that brings a really good resolution to the entire anime. And I really love this anime because of that. So anyway, you guys should definitely check out Cowboy Bebop if you ever get a chance. It's really good. It used to be on Toonami on Cartoon Network back in the day, but ever since Toonami went down, and obviously Cartoon Network's been doing its own thing now, you hardly don't see it anymore. You probably see a lot of it, a lot of people with a bunch of pictures and stuff at comic book conventions or anime conventions and stuff like that, because it's that good of an anime. So every anime fan should definitely check this out. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Leave your comments and video responses, guys. This has been The Verdict. Venomous is gone. I'll talk to you all later, people. Enjoy your day.